On Wednesday, March the 6th, U.S. Housing and Urban Development, HUD, Secretary Dr. Ben Carson was in Waco to present the City of Waco a check in the amount of $1.5 million to protect children and families from lead-based paint and home health hazards.
With this grant, Waco will address lead hazards in more than 140 housing units in the community to provide safer homes for very low-income families with children.
Secretary Carson made the great announcement during a press conference with Waco Mayor Kyle Deaver and city leaders. These grants are provided through HUD's lead-based paint hazard control and their lead-based reduction demonstration grant programs to identify and clean up dangerous lead in low-income housing. These investments will protect families and children by targeting health hazards in low-income homes with significant lead and health hazards. HUD's Lead Hazard Control Grant Program has successfully filled critical needs for remediating housing hazards, focusing on the most vulnerable residents of the community with limited local resources to address these hazards.
This is the continuance of an effort that began about 2 years ago, and that now with the generosity of HUD and Secretary Carson, we're going to be able to do some really, really good work and affect the lives of hundreds of children and adults within this community, this neighborhood, and other neighborhoods within our city that desperately need some help to get affordable, quality, and safe housing for them.
In the end, Secretary Carson met with local leaders, local nonprofit agencies, and several foundation leaders to reiterate the impact this money will have in our community. For more information on how to apply for assistance, please contact the Housing and Community Development Department at 750-5656.